Hello, everyone, and welcome to a horror visual novel called Lurking for Love. Yes, I have to play a yandere game. It's it's Valentine's Day, and yanderes are true love, or at least in their mind, they believe they are. Um, okay. Starting off casual, the doorbell. I rub my eyes and wipe away the dry crust. Consciousness came flooding back to me as I lay on top of my sweaty bedsheets. Ooh. Texas is pretty different from where I used to live before. I've been here for a few months now, but everything feels so new. I attempt to slide myself off the bed, my legs almost putting me off balance from my drowsy state. As much as I'd like to continue relaxing under the covers, I still have errands to do today. Let's freshen up first. I relieve myself and brush my teeth afterwards. I squint at the mirror. I'm so tired I almost forgot who I was. My name is Mew. Mew Melody. But just call me Mew. Oh, wait. How do Yep. Mew. Yep. That's me, alright. Mew Melody. I'm a she, her. I follow up with my usual facial routine as I scrub my face. I hear the doorbell again. Ugh. I go downstairs and make my way through the living room to reach the front door. Okay. Already a first option. Let's just look it out. Oh, it's him again. Hi, Mew. I got your mail by mistake again. Dang, that's like the 5th time this month, bro. What you doing wandering through my mail with your hands? I wonder what's going on at the post office. This guy is my next door neighbor. Honestly, I don't know anything about him other than that I've seen him work at a retail store close by. Thanks again for bringing me my mail. Oh no, it's happening again. Jeremy? It's Jacob. Oh, sorry, Jacob. I'm not the best with names. After he hands over the packages and envelopes, I place my mail on my coffee table to open. But then I noticed Jacob is still standing there in my doorway. Chat while he's here. So, Jacob, how's your day been going? Oh, I've been doing okay. I've been needing to check out this one movie for a while. It's called Revenge of the Jackalopes. Heh, sounds like one of those cheesy old horror films. Yeah, it's an obscure one from the 1950s. It was directed by the same guy who made the movie Invasion of the Shemengis. He has also directed the movie Attack of the Blorboworms. I liked that one. I definitely don't recognize any of these movies he's talking about. What? I tried to say something and he cuts me off. Invasion of the Shemengis had its positives too, but I felt like the writing in Attack of the Blorboworms was a little more consistent. I want to try to... these sound pretty interesting movies. Something. Well, I gotta go. Oh, okay. Cool. I think if they balanced more of the pacing and changed some of the dialogue, the details of why the Shemengis were invading would have made more sense. Hey Jacob, your movie knowledge is great, but I gotta run some errands today. So, sorry about my rambling. Didn't mean to hold you up. It's alright. Bye, Jacob. Goodbye, Mew. See you round. I close my door and focus back to my mail. Let's see here. Bills are in the envelopes, but my package is something I've been waiting for. I opened the box and yes, my brand new t-shirt came. I got into this band recently called the Bewitched Blood. They played it locally here a few months ago, but they weren't selling merch at that time. Looks like they got popular pretty fast. Now their shirts are almost out of stock on their website. I'll have to wear this out soon. Maybe I'll find some other fans in the area. But for now, I gotta catch up with work for a bit. Having a remote online job has its pros and cons. It's nice to get I get to work from home, but sitting down all day does take a toll on my back. Most of it involves sending documents back and forth, and once in a while having to print them. I wish ink cartridges weren't so expensive. Who do you print them for other than yourself? Ugh, I can feel my stomach growl. I managed to get quite a good chunk of work done for today. My fridge has been nearly cleaned out for a while. It's about time I go get some groceries. I hop into my car and went into the nearby market. I grab a cart and make my way through each aisle. I got some canned foods, some pastas, and a few of my favorite snacks. As I pass by the meat section, I see a familiar face. It's Jacob. He seems to be deep in thought. I like to approach him, sure. I stand a bit closer to the meats and catch my neighbor's attention pretty quickly. Well, howdy, Mew. Nice seeing you again so soon. Hello again. Just here picking up some groceries. I'm way overdue. During the brief pause of our conversation, I scan over the various shades of red behind the glass. Jacob seems to be staring intently at the fish fillets. So, Jacob, you like seafood? I love seafood. I've been in the mood for salmon lately. He fidgets in his spot for a minute. Hey, I plan on cooking the salmon tonight, and I was wondering, maybe you want to come over for dinner? I cook so much that I always have leftovers, so it'd be nice to share this with somebody else. You could join me for the movie night, too, while we eat together. Ah. You know what? Love making friends in the neighborhood. Sure, I do. I'd love to. This guy's offering free dinner and the movie? Honestly, I'll take it. Now I don't have to cook anything for myself tonight. Plus, he seems like a nice guy. I wouldn't mind getting to know him more. That's great. How does 6 o'clock p.m. sound? I'll be sure to have the salmon done before you get here. Yeah, sounds good. I'll see you then. I pay for my groceries, pack them into my car, and drive home. Wow, the progression is very nice so far. It's not over the top. It's very straightforward. After putting all my groceries away, I let myself have a light snack so I can save my appetite for later. In the meantime, I just catch up on one of my current TV shows. Looks like it's 6 o'clock p.m. now. I'll start heading over to Jacob's house. Next to my house was Jacob's bungalow. Once in a while, I do see him sitting on the patio chair. Sometimes he'll even wave to me after I come home. I knock on his door. I hear some clicking and budging until... Mew, please come in. Make yourself at home. Get cozy on the couch if you'd like. I scan around the small living room. His modern TV sticks out from the rustic appearance of everything else. Also, I see a fish tank. Yeah, I saw that too. I know I said the salmon was going to be done before you got here, but I ended up forgetting one of the ingredients, so I had to make an extra trip back to the store. Dang, that must have been pretty annoying. Yeah, but it was all worth it. I wanted to make sure everything was perfect. For you. Suddenly, the kitchen timer went off. The aroma of cooked fish filled the room. It's just about done now. let me set up our plates. Alright, this is me giving him the time of day and he's cooking me dinner. What a romantic. I'm so pleasantly surprised. And like, seafood? Salmon? Yum. I mean, I don't normally like salmon unless it's like cooked correctly. And then I like it uncooked. So he's got taste. I'm ready. I hope it tastes good. We walked over to his small kitchen and took out the salmon from the oven. The aroma is even stronger now, and my stomach growls in response. Someone's hungry. I can hear you all the way from over here. Jacob comes over to the couch and sits next to me, handing over my plate. Thanks. It looks not bad. My food looks like it came straight out of one of those fancy cooking magazines. It looks good, but the real question is, does it taste good? I cut a flaky piece off with the side of my fork and put it to my mouth. Jacob, this is delicious. This tastes even better than the fish I ate at the restaurants. Really? That's sweet of you to say, Mew. I knew making that extra store trip was worth it. Now, let me go start up that movie. We both focus on the screen as we eat our dinner together. This Revenge of the Jackalopes movie did have a cheesy acting and effects as I expected, but I found it more charming than outright bad. We both finished our dinner pretty early in the movie, but at least I can give my full focus on the plot now. From what I am understanding, the jackalopes are tired of being hunted and experimented on, and now they're rampaging the Midwest. Oh wow, a guy just got his eyes gouged out by a pair of antlers. While I'm distracted, I feel weight shifting behind me. Then, something grazing against the back of my head. Jacob's arm is wrapped around the top of the couch. His hand is resting on my shoulder. Did he forget that I was here, or is this deliberate? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. I stay perfectly still, calculating his movements. As if he read my mind, I feel his hand rubbing my shoulder in a circular motion. It was relaxing. I felt myself zoning out towards the end of the movie. My eyes were fluttering. That's weird. It doesn't seem close to my usual bedtime, and yet... Tired. Yeah. He gently wraps his arm completely around me. My head rests against his shoulder. His body is warm. Sleep well, sunshine. He drugged me. I knew it. I didn't say it. I didn't want to think it. The extra ingredient was drugs, wasn't it? I feel myself tossing and turning in my sleep, rubbing my rubbing my eyes. I stretch my limbs, and this is not my house. Morning, Mew. Did you sleep okay? Hey, what happened last night? Oh, you fell asleep during the end of the movie. I didn't want to disrupt you, so I let you sleep here. He stepped closer and grabbed something draped across my shoulders. It was a blanket. I didn't want you feeling cold in the middle of the night, so I sort of tucked you in and stuff. I also made us some breakfast. It's nothing special, just some eggs and toast. You look out his window. It's still dark. What time is it? How long was I asleep for? Let's see, well, we finished the movie around 8 p.m., which is when you fell asleep. Right now it's 4:35 a.m. I was asleep for 8 hours? Yep, you got a full night's rest. That's really strange. I usually fall asleep much later than that. How come you're awake so early? My sleep schedule is kinda everywhere. I'm a night owl. Plus, I want to watch the sunrise. Jacob walks over to his kitchen and comes back with 2 plates. Here, you'll think better after you eat. Okay. It was totally drugs, but you know what? We'll have some breakfast. I feel bad if I declined his generosity. He was kind enough to let me sleep here, and even make me food twice in a row now. I grab my plate in front of me and sit back down on the couch. Thanks, Jacob. It looks good. He comes to sit next to me with his own plate. I take a few bites out of my toast. It's crispy and buttery. Jacob cuts into his eggs and dips his toast in the yolk. It felt a little awkward only hearing each other's loud crunching in between bites. Alright. Sure, let's get to know the guy. So, Jacob, you got any hobbies? I see a fish tank in the corner of your room over there. He nearly jolts up from his seat in response. Yeah, I really like fish keeping. Cool. What got you into fish keeping? Well, I used to go fishing a lot with my dad. I remember being upset about how I couldn't keep the fish I caught. Then he introduced me into fish keeping, you know? It's a nice little thing, decorating the tank and choosing what kinds of fish you want. They like to follow your finger too. When I talk to them, they'll follow my voice. Sometimes I'll watch them swim around for hours. He takes a large bite out of his toast. Do you have a favorite fish? Salmon is my #1 favorite, both in taste and in looks. Sockeyed salmon even has my favorite colors together, red and green. Yeah, salmon is pretty cool. Mind if I look at your tank? Go ahead. I couldn't help but squint as my eyes adjusted to the bright red lighting of the tank. The enclosure itself was neatly decorated with an array of aquatic plants and little caverns for fish to hide in. There also appears to be a few pieces of decor that references various TV shows and movies. Do you have a favorite fish in this tank? I usually try not to play favorites when it comes to my pets, but I like that Plecostomus. Wait, which one? The big black fish that sucks on the glass. They're also known as plecos. His name is Captain. He keeps the tank clean. Hello, Captain. Oh, Captain. Ahoy, Captain. The fish stares blankly at the surroundings. He's in his own little world. I like how the plecos look and how helpful they are at keeping algae low. You can also feed them pieces of cucumber. It's fun to watch them eat. They're also bottom feeders, which means they can actually eat more than just plants, like dead fish. Plecos can kill if they want to, but I'll make sure Captain is well fed so he doesn't attack the other fish. There's also angelfish. Despite the name, they can actually be pretty aggressive. I only keep a few of them so they don't fight. And I like that there's pictures of the fish too, that's nice. They usually start fighting with each other when they want a partner for themselves. Can't say I blame them. I sit back down and finish the remaining pieces of my food on my plate. Hope you enjoyed this little fish tour. Yeah, your fish are pretty neat. Thanks. Sometimes I show off my fish tank on the fish keeping forums, but showing someone my hobby in person feels much more special. It means a lot to me, Mew. As he finishes his breakfast, he takes both our plates back to his kitchen. I should start heading back home now. Thanks again for movie night and the breakfast. I still feel bad for sleeping here on accident. Don't worry about it, Mew. You're always welcome here, whenever. I make my way towards the front of his door to leave, but why are there so many locks? Here, let me get those for you. He unlocks each piece of security quite slowly, as if he's purposely taking his sweet time with it. Finally, he takes out a ring of small keys from his pocket, and then locks the last piece. Bye, Mew. Have a good day. Wow, he let me go. That's great. Thanks, you too. I walk back towards my house. It's still dark outside, and I find myself yawning as I get to my front door. I make my way up to my room. Even though I slept the whole 8 hours, I still feel a little drowsy. I got settled down into bed. My mind begins to wander. Something about my neighbor does feel off. Who needs that many locks on a door? But I guess I can't blame him. I've heard of some people going missing in this area. There hasn't been another missing person for a while, though. I don't have the energy to overthink things right now. I shut my eyes and fall asleep. The doorbell wakes me from my slumber. I feel groggy as I rub my eyes. After freshening up the bathroom, I head towards the front door once again. Hi, I need to sign this. I'm so used to seeing a different blonde guy show up at my door that for once I was not expecting the mailman. I don't think I've seen this one around here though. Okay, right here. Yeah. I give him back the clipboard, but before handing over my package, he scans over the paper carefully. Mew. Cute name you got there. Thanks. Name's Austin. You're new in town, yeah? Well, I moved here just a few months ago. That explains it. I should have known you ain't from around here. Don't get many people like you in this town. And the music changed. What do you mean by that? Nothing. Just not too many hotties living here, you know? Texas is a huge area. How about you branch out a bit, buddy? Look, can I just have my package now? I don't got time for this. Jeez. Calm down, Mew. Loosen up a bit. You should be thankful someone is talking to you. Bro, if I'm so hot, I'll get so many guys talking to me. You know what? And I could push you to the side, brush you to the side like like a bad dream. Oh yeah? How so? Don't it get lonesome around here, being new and all? I can be your first friend. He leans an arm against my doorway, bringing his body closer to me. You know, you're making me want to have all those locks on my door now, Austin. And if you give me a chance, I can even be your boyfriend. In the corner of my eye, I see Austin's free hand slither its way around my waist. Before I could speak, another man grabs Austin's shoulders and tugs him away from me. Hey, are you gonna give her the package or not? Who the hell are you? That doesn't matter. Give her the package. Austin looks down at Jacob, not moving an inch. Well, it just so happens that this is the last trip I need to make for today. I don't mind doing a little overtime. Give her the damn package and get your creepy ass out of here. You got that? Jacob's voice boomed in my chest. I've never heard him raise his voice like that before. Alright, jeez, no need to make a scene, relax. Austin carelessly tosses my package to me, despite the label saying fragile. He walks back into his mail truck before driving off. He gives a wink in my direction. It looks like Jacob saw that too and raises a middle finger at him before he drives off. Oh, wow, that was intense. Hey, Jacob. That guy didn't touch you, right? Well, he had his hand around me, and I was ready to push him away. I can see Jacob shaking a bit. If that asshole ever bothers you again, you let me know, okay? You know what? I want to let the police know. How about that? But there's no such thing as police, so I'll take what I get. It's probably a good idea to have someone close by as a helpful hand, or even a witness. If having another person around me works, then soon enough, that creepy mailman will screw off for good. Or at least treat me with respect. Thanks, Jacob. I looked down at my box. But hey, at least my mail arrived at my door this time. He stays quiet. Yeah. Okay, Jacob. I'll see you later. Goodbye, Mew. I closed my front door and began to open my package. Open the tape, I look into the contents inside and find my Mew Sheen. What? My name's Mew. That's crazy. My new Mew Sheen kitty mug and matching bowl. Oh, he's so cute. I'm glad these didn't get damaged during shipping or with Austin's poor handling. I'll set my new mug and bowl in the kitchen and to use later. I am Mew Sheen. That's so cute. Since today is my day off, I think it will be a good time for me to explore this town. The Texas heat has kept me indoors for a while, but since it's autumn, the weather has gotten cooler. I make my way upstairs to get properly dressed and walk to the park. The park in the neighborhood has a few trails, some benches, and a playground. A lot of orange trees and colorful flowers spread along the path. I'm walking on. It is really nice to get out of the house for a little while. I take in a deep breath of fresh air and the surrounding noise of the wind, the birds, and a camera shutter? Looks like my neighbor is here at the park too. Conveniently. At the park as well. I didn't know he's into photography. His camera is aiming at my direction. He stops taking pictures when our gaze meets each other. Mew, nice seeing you so soon. And I just ask casually what he's taking the pictures of. Oh, just the fountain here. Also some of the surrounding scenery. He looks down at his camera. I mean, autumn is the best time to do it, Jacob. I get it. So Jacob, are you some kind of photographer, along with fish keeping too? Yep. It started out as a hobby during high school, and eventually it became a nice side job for me. Oh, it's an actual job? That's nice. I love what I do. That's good to hear. Do you have any favorite pictures you've taken recently? Yeah, but since I'm using film camera, the pictures have to be physically developed to view them. Are they of me, Jacob? Were you taking pictures of me again? I know I'm so hot. As Austin would say. It does take some work, but the process is worth it. The results look phenomenal. Jacob fiddles with his camera strap for a bit and keeps one hand on his lens. His other hand looks ready to press a button. Hey Mew, would you like to be a model for me? All you have to do is strike a couple of poses. I need some new material for my portfolio. I will never turn this opportunity down. Sure, I'd love to. Sounds like fun. Do you have any particular poses you want me to try? Anything that makes you comfortable. I try pulling off some simple poses, like peace signs with my hands, and sitting at the fountain. I give some smiles and a few stoic looks. The constant shuddering from Jacob's camera tells me he's really into this. Yes, just like that. I try out some other poses, a few of which were from anime shows I've watched. I see his expression change to a smirk. I wonder if he got my references. You know, Mew, I don't know if anyone's ever told you this before, but you're really photogenic. Photogenic? It means you naturally look great in photographs. I can feel my face blushing. Oh, that's really sweet of you to say. Jacob flips his camera to the side and holds down a button on the bottom. His other hand flips up a tab from the top of the camera and begins turning a knob. Looks like I've used up all my roll of film. I look forward to developing these later. Thank you for being my model, Mia. Oh, it's no problem, Jacob. I'm happy I could help. I can't wait to see how your photos turn out. Do you have a website I can view them on? Or maybe like some physical copies? I'd love to own a few. Actually, these are, they're for private portfolio. I can't even have pictures of myself. Are you kidding me? I feel taken aback. Private? Yeah, my private portfolio is meant for like showing it to professional companies and stuff. If I post my best work publicly, people might steal my work, you know. I suppose that makes sense. Ah, okay then. Well, good luck with your portfolio. I'll see you around. Thanks, Mia. Bye. I walk away from the fountain and follow a different path. The fallen leaves give a nice crunch underneath each of my steps. I sit myself down near a bench. This park is nice, but I'm curious what else this town has to offer. I get out my phone and search for what stores are nearby, other than grocery stores and a small retail outlet. Looks like there's a mall. The day is still young. Time to head back. As I make my way back home, I grab my car keys and drive my way to the local mall. Ah yeah, anime store. Ah yeah. I'm surprised to find a Pop Topic shop inside the mall. I haven't been inside one of these since I was a teenager. The walls were covered in shirt designs for sale, ranging from bands, cartoons, and anime. I left to spot a whole section dedicated to plushies. Wait, is that a jumbo-sized Mewsheen Puff plushie? Oh, must have. I squeeze the plush and I give it a big hug. Oh my god. It's so squishy. This is me. How I convince myself to buy every plushie I like. I slam my money down on the counter and pay for my new plush. No way was I gonna leave without him. He's mine now. When you be like getting emotionally attached to a plushie before you even buy him. The feelings, bro. And some further browsing of the other shops, I didn't see anything else that interested me at all. Although the food court does look pretty good. I was so busy shopping, I completely forgot to have lunch. It's already dinner time. I scan the different options available, and a red growing sign catches my eye. Behind the glass there's an array of noodles, rice, and all sorts of veggies and meats. Pie, ad kra peo, pho, pork larb, tom yum soups. Thai food sounds great right now. Why? How is this me? I swear the developer has been stalking me. I step into the line and wait among the other customers. So, what are you getting? I turn to the voice beside me. It's Austin. Damn it. It's Austin. No. Oh god, man, not this guy. I said, what are you getting? Chinese food? No, it's Thai food, you uncultured slime. No, this is the line for Thai food. Same thing. So what's good here? I was just gonna get some takeout from here, maybe some pork larb. It looks good. What's that? It's a dish with seasoned pork mixed with some chili and vegetables. You can wrap it in the lettuce and eat it like that, or you can eat it with the side of rice. It's really good. What else is there? I point at the large TV screens behind the workers. Well, they do have... What? Austin, I don't work here. Ask a worker. Leave me alone. They do have a giant menu you can read from, Austin. Yep, exactly. Oh, you remember my name? Seriously? I rolled my eyes and turned away from him. Can't this lion move any faster? Oh, come on now. I think it's really sweet you remembered. We only just met, and now you're already thinking about me? I'm flattered, Mew. I want to ignore him. I feel like if I say something to him that offends him, it's just gonna be upsetting. Hey, it's rude to ignore someone when they're talking to you. I bet. What am I gonna say? Look, Austin, I just want to get my dinner and go home. I'm not in the mood to talk right now. Wow, that's cold. Yeah, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't with this guy. You can't win. I'm gonna ignore him. Mew, you're being a stick in the mud. Come on now. Tell you what, how about I give you my number? I already remember your address. I can pick you up anytime you want. Just give me a call. Does this creep ever shut up? Who even says stuff like this? Who wrote this? Austin takes out a crusty napkin and pen out of his pocket. He scribbles down his number and hands it to me. I don't want it. Oh, I get it now. You ain't much of a phone caller, huh? That's fine, I understand. I'll still persist even though I've been shoved off so many times. How about we just text? Or would you rather have me come over instead? Oh. Give up. It's clear this guy isn't going to leave me alone. Looks like I'll play along, even if it means feeding his already huge ego. I swipe the napkin out from his hand and crumple it in my pocket. Hopefully that'll shut him up. Ha! I knew it! You wanted me. I'll see you around, Mew. I'm not really in the mood for Chinese food. Finally, that creep left. I let out a sigh and inched my way forward in the line. Eventually, I ordered my pork larb and some egg rolls to go. I think I'd rather eat my dinner in peace at home than here. Ew, this place stinks of Austin. I'm so out of here. I drive back home, and I can feel my stomach rumble. The moon is already out by the time I walk through my door. I set down my Mewsheen plush on the couch and search for the plastic bag full of food. Yikes. The sauce for the egg rolls leaked everywhere. The styrofoam box is drenched. I do have that Mewsheen dinnerware set. I'll just scoop my food into that. I open my cupboards and grab a matching bowl and mug. I slide... Oh my gosh. Does it already have a crack in my mug? I slide my dinner into the clean bowl and pour myself a glass of refreshing water. Water droplets spill right onto my shirt. My mug is chipped. Was that there before? Austin did toss me my package instead of just handing it over. Unless maybe he dropped the box before ringing my doorbell. I guess I'll just turn this into a pencil holder later. I bring my dinner to my office and turn on my PC. I set my dinner down at my desk and eat while browsing the web. It's been a while since I checked my FriendSpace account. Let's see what's new. Everything looks about the same until I open my notifications box. Wow, this person liked a lot of the posts I made. Looks like I'll receive a friend request from a user named SalmonVHS. I clicked on his profile. Oh, it's my neighbor's profile. Most of his posts are him advertising his photography business. Apparently, he also fixes computers. He does come off as someone who's tech savvy. I scroll down and notice that his friends list only had 2 people. One account is named John Alden. It's probably from one of Jacob's family members. The second profile seems to be a meme account. He's gotten most comments under a post about a lost TV show he's been archiving. Something called Bappy the Horse. Never heard of it. But it looks like a lot of people were thankful he posted lost footage of this 1960s cartoon. Other than that, the occasional reblog of by John Alden. He doesn't seem to get any other interactions. I hover my mouse over the request notification. You know what? I'm gonna accept it. What can I lose? He seems like a lonely guy. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to add him. I do want to make more friends around here too, so this is a win-win. I click the accept friend request button and refresh my page. Oh, maybe he can tell me more about this Bappy the Horse cartoon he found. It'll be a refreshing read during my work break. Speaking of work, I open up my work document. I have to make sure I get this printed and shipped out soon. Oh, this is in a completely different language. Or is it just gibberish? I can't tell. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet consectu. I don't know. I click on print out button and accept my papers. Huh? A notification pops up on my screen. Out of ink. Well, looks like I'll just have to buy some tomorrow morning. I finish the remainder of my Thai food and leave the box with my bowl. I place my dinnerware in the sink, walking across the room, my footsteps on something. I pick up the envelope. A love letter from me? The outside is adorned with drawings of red hearts. How nice. The back of the envelope has a heart sticker on the flap. I peel it away and open it. To my darling, one of my favorite pieces of poetry reminds me of you. My of you, it says, but it's me, right? Among the vast oceans and foamy waves, the salty air and gray storms, I have yet to come across another being within these tides that capture me so. No pristine shine of scales nor silver can tempt me, for the true treasure I seek is you. Love, your secret admirer. I tried to draw a swordfish for you. Oh, this is actually very sweet. It's like very wholesome and cute and poetic. Why do I like this? Why do I like this? I love this. Oh, this is sweet. The little doodles are cute too. Looks like they've been drawn with glitter pins. To be honest, I didn't expect to gain someone's attention so quickly. But whoever this person is, they definitely got my attention too. I smile to myself and head upstairs. I fold the letter back into the envelope and place it on my nightstand. I tuck myself into bed and slowly doze off. The sunshine pierces through my curtains and covers my face. I stretch out my limbs and shift myself off my bed. It's around the afternoon. Sleeping in it feels so nice. But I still need to go out today. I have to get the printer ink. Before I do that, I smell a little ripe. I'll take a shower before I leave. I never heard that expression before. I smell a little ripe. I gather up some clean clothes and came across my Bewitched Blood t-shirt. Oh yeah, I should wear this today. I fold my t-shirt and bring it with me to the bathroom. I place my clothes by the sink and make sure to use the bathroom to brush my teeth. Turning the knob, warm water sprays out of the shower head. I undress and step right in. Ah, this is nice. I needed this. Oh my gosh. I lather up my body in soap to wash off the grime. I bet, and I know, that whoever dropped that note probably put cameras in my house, and they're watching this right now as it's happening. That's why we're reading it. I reach for my new bottles of shampoo, but something looks off. Why is some of it already gone? Did it leak out? Well, that's annoying. I guess the bottle is faulty or something. I squeeze out a bit into my palm and start washing my hair. Okay, like, I mean, a love letter would be really nice, but if I found it already, like, inside my room, I would be like, yeah, I don't know about this. Woo, all clean. I dry myself off with my towel and start putting on my set of clothes. I look in the mirror and my new shirt fits great. I grab my keys and head out the door to the retail store. I comb through the various aisles to reach the electronics section. Let's see here. Need help with anything new? I jump from my spot. Oh gosh. Hey, Jacob. He seemed to notice my startled expression. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you. I gotta have that effect on people sometimes. So, Mew, what are you looking for? I need some help looking for some printer ink. I ran out of black ink for my printer. If you have the... Yeah, we have those in stock. Let me go grab one for you. He's quick. Whoa, I mean, it's good to know this place has a good customer service. In a flash, he comes back with a big smile on his face. I got it. Here you go, Mia. He hands me the cartridge box. I look over the number model. This is the exact one I needed for my printer. Yep, just like you wanted. But how did you know what brand I use? And the number type? This type of ink is bought really often, so I took a lucky guess. Well, thank you for finding the ink I need, Jacob. You're such a huge help. It's no problem at all, Mew. I'm really happy to help. And this might sound weird, but did you shower today? Yeah, I did. Why? When you stand by me, I can smell you. Wait, I thought I would wash myself earlier. Did I stink that bad? No, not like that. I meant you smell nice. You smell fresh and clean, like a soft ocean breeze on a summer's night. Yeah, you use a lot of ocean and, you know, like fish in your poetry and stuff. We already know who it is. Come on. It's really nice. Thank you. Weirdo. Both of us turn our heads next to us. Oh no. Do you talk to everyone you meet like that? It's called a compliment. Not that you would know what that is. Nah, you're freaking weird, man. Look who's talking, mister. I like wrapping my arms around strangers. Oh yeah? That's real funny coming from someone who keeps taking Mew's mail. No, you better watch your mouth of yours to a customer. Wait, what? Jacob, were you deliberately taking my mail? Yeah, Jacob. Tell Mew why you keep taking her mails. I only took your mail to keep it away from this moron. This moron who didn't even reveal himself until after the mail incident stuff. I saw this guy opening people's packages before. I didn't want that happening to you, so I made sure to keep your mail safe with me. I'm completely shocked. Austin, is that true? The taller man rolls his eyes. No, this guy's a creep and a liar. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking your mail just to get closer to you. And how do you explain this? Jacob took out his phone and pulled up a video he recorded. The footage shows Austin tearing through multiple envelopes, opening what looks like birthday cards and taking the money out of it. I didn't know he knew about that. Look, that was only one time. No, you did this multiple times. Jacob then opens the folder with multiple videos of Austin's behavior. Yeah, not so tough now, huh? Oh, damn. Call him out. Why didn't you report this though, Jacob? Why didn't you like send the videos to his boss or something? That's really creepy, man. No, not when you're committing a crime. Whatever, man. Look, I won't be doing that ever again. I gotta keep this job. So you better delete those videos, or else. Or else what? Are you threatening me? Or else I'll make your life a living hell. How about that? Would you like me to call security? Nah, I'm good. As Austin leaves, he purposely bumps his hip against the table of the items on the display, knocking the boxes on the ground. Oops. Jacob grits his teeth and clenches his hands in shaky fists. Freaking asshole. He starts stacking everything back up again. I gave him a hand and picked up the remaining boxes. Thanks, Mio. Didn't think we had to go through that today. But enjoy your printer ink. If you need help looking for anything else, just let me know. Actually, I do have a question. Why haven't you yeah, that's my question. Why haven't you reported Austin about him stealing and stuff? I've tried to, but the post office doesn't believe me, even with the videos I took. They said the footage was captured from too far away, so they can't completely confirm whether it's him or not in the video. Oh. Well, I mean, Austin literally just confirmed it was him by saying, I didn't know he knew about that. Jacob pulls out his phone again, showing me some of the other videos he took. It's BS. It's so obviously him. Same douchey man bun, same hair color. It's him. Well, that's the only two things you have to go off of. You have the same hair color as him. You could put it up in a bun. Come on. Admittedly, the footage does look a bit grainy, but it's definitely Austin. It's dumb the post office doesn't believe you. I know, right? I would have used my better cameras to record this, but they're being used for security, something else. Security, right? The cameras are being used for security purposes, right? Since you're so paranoid. I'm sure they're all around your house and not my house. Why would you put cameras in my house? What are you doing to my heart, Jacob? Anyways, I should probably get back to work. See you around, Mia. He puts his phone back into his pocket and awkwardly smiles at me. I wave goodbye to him and I walk towards the checkout area. After paying for my ink, I make my way back home, still taken aback by what happened. Feels nice to be back home so quick. I place my ink cartridge in my office to replace later. Right now I'm starving. I make myself a quick bowl of cereal and sit down on my couch. I turn on my TV and flip through the various channels. Crimson Lake open to public again. 69 News. I love this. I love this writing too. It's like so like the character the character that I named is just so relatable and like I mean I guess I'm picking all the things that I would pick in this real life situation. I'm just like maybe I'm just like too nice. Maybe that makes me like I don't know ignorant. I don't want to feel like that though. Like there's like this I mean, there's people out there that will hurt you and will harm you, and it's like, it's okay to be paranoid about it, but like, I wish I could live in a world where like, being nice isn't seen as like a bad thing. Talking to people isn't seen as a gullible thing. Like, just interacting people, it isn't just like seen as like, I don't know, like, is it too much to ask? I guess it's too much to ask. To ask for, like, you know, just, like, a safer environment or whatever. I mean, so many people just can't provide that for themselves, and they're so unsteady, and they draw people in, and they play games, and they bring people down. I'm not perfect, but I wish it made sense that I mean, everyone's different, so I can't make sense of someone else's behavior. I haven't lived through what they've been through, and a lot of that behavior comes from paranoia, and it comes from fear, and it comes from trauma, and whatever you've been through. I wish I could live in a place though where we could just all like chill and be nice to each other and like not have to worry about people going behind our back and doing shady stuff and like killing each other and going crazy and just like breaking into your house and doing all this weird stuff that people do. Well, I don't understand. I don't understand why anyone has the energy to focus so much negative attention on somebody. It's just like, I don't know, like, chill out. Get like a hobby or something. I don't know. But I guess, I don't know. I really don't. That's a lot. Anyway, I should keep going, I guess. In other news, police have finished their investigation at Crimson Lake. All remains of the body have been uncovered. The identity of the man was in his late 20s, named Jess Hewitt. He was found with over 60 stab wounds to the chest, rope burns around his wrist, and missing eyes. Autopsy reports say his heart is missing from his chest. Another case from a year ago had similar results. Amy Fernandez was another victim who suffered a similar fate, her body also being absent of a heart. Whoever had been doing these killings has always left the chest cavity in the victims empty. Police are still on the lookout for this unknown killer, but the crime scene has been thoroughly searched. Crimson Lake is now open again to the public. Wow, that's gruesome. That name, Jesse Hewitt, is familiar. I do recall reading about this in an article online. He went missing about 3 months ago before I moved here. It's a shame he had to die in such a brutal way. Open or not, I don't think I'll be visiting the lake anytime soon. I pick up my remote and change the channel to something more happy. Yay! Cartoons! I love cartoons. The network is playing one of my favorites, Sammy the Scaredy Cat. A direct hit parody of Courage the Cowardly Dog. In this episode, he has to save his owners from a shadow demon. Even though he kidnapped Sammy's owners, the demon never meant to harm. He was just lonely. Oh no, poor demon. I open my eyes to the sound of loud ringing. Whoa, I must have dozed off. I take out my phone from my pocket. The number calling me doesn't look like anyone I knew. Oh, well, I mean, you did wake me up. Might as well figure out who it is. Alright. Wait. Answer it. I want to mess with the caller so bad. Let's just do it. Is this the Krusty Krab? I could have sworn I heard someone chuckling softly on the other end. No, this is Patrick. The caller's voice was masculine, but it was in a low whisper. Nice of you to pick up, sweetheart. Sweetheart? Who is this? Hey, buddy. You better speak up before I find you and kick your ass. I'd like to see it try, darling. Before I could speak, they hang up. Perhaps it's better to just not answer random phone calls. What a weirdo. At least he played my game. It's pretty dark out. I check my wall clock. 8:05 p.m. I guess I can make myself a late dinner. I go ahead and make myself a quick sandwich. That hits the spot. My mail slot. An envelope falls onto the floor. Wait, are they still out there? Dang, whoever left this must have fast legs, like someone we all know named Jacob. I pick up the envelope. Another love letter. I peel the sticker and fold out the paper. To my darling, you really are sunshine on a cloudy day, and I hope every time you wake up in the morning you think about my letters. I can't stop thinking about you and your cute smile, and you make me so happy, more than you know. I love you very much. Hugs and kisses, your secret admirer. P.S. Bewitched Blood is a great band. Oh wow, so they even enjoy Bewitched Blood. Awesome. How did they know I like that band? Wait, my shirt. The only place I went today was the retail store. Could my secret admirer be an employee like Jacob? Or maybe it was another customer, like Austin. Whoever they are, I doubt this is Austin. There's no way this is Austin. Austin would never write something like this. This is not an Austin move. I just don't see it. Whoever they are, they got great taste in music. I finish the rest of my sandwich and head upstairs. So casual. I can hear a soft pitter-patter of the rain against my windows. This is a perfect sleeping weather. I put my new love letter next to the previous one and talk myself into bed. It does feel nice to be loved. My heart is racing as I jolt out of my bed. Looks like that raining weather became a storm. I check my time on my phone, 9:45 a.m. I still have to print out the work document. I guess I'll go get freshened up. As I make my way downstairs, I immediately head to my office to replace the old cartridge. I flip the hood up on my printer and take out the old cartridge. I reach into the plastic bag and take out the new cartridge, but the box is already open. It's empty. Hold on. I look at the date of the cartridge in my hand. Yeah, this one is the new one. I guess I must have replaced my cartridge last night and forgot. I don't remember doing that. I put the new cartridge back into the printer. I print out my work document and fold it into an envelope and add a stamp. I bring it to the post office later, where I'll meet Austin, probably. Speaking of mail, I should check my front porch for any new packages. I took in the refreshing smell of the rain. Small puddles formed along the sidewalk to my house. I don't see any mail for myself, but I do see Austin nearby. Heh, sucks to be him right now. Wait, what's he doing? What the hell? He's kicking the packages to people's stores. I put on my coat and shoes and run outside into the pouring rain. Hey, asshole, what makes you think this is okay? Huh. Mew? What the hell do you mean? You're kicking people's packages. You're gonna break whatever's inside. And? Not my problem. I'll just let them believe the seller didn't package it properly. The boxes are all soaked in water and mud. How could you think any of this is okay? Look, my hands are already dirty. I didn't need them wet, too. And I dropped the box by accident. It was heavy. It's just easier to kick it to Jacob's door. He continues kicking the box towards. There's a sticker on the side of the box that reads fragile. It sounds like there's shattered glass inside. Even though Austin hates Jacob, this is not professional at all. If Austin is willing to do this to my neighbor's package, I'm sure he's willing to do this to anyone. Hey, what are you doing? I ring my neighbor's doorbell. Jacob pokes his head out the door with a grin. Hey, good morning, Mew. What's up? I caught Austin kicking your package around. He did what? The frick, man? Hey, back off. I'm trying to do my job. What are you doing? Look at the bang up my packages. You did this on purpose. Since you're here, I'll just leave the box where it is. I don't got time for this. Austin scurries back to the mail truck. As he turns his keys, he gives me a hard stare. Are you happy now, Mew? Austin steps on the gas pedal and tries to get as far away from us as possible. I'm gonna get you fired, asshole. The rain continues to pour down on us. Jacob doesn't seem bothered, probably too angry to care. He lifts his soaked box from the muddy ground and walks back to his porch. I wish Austin wasn't such a jerk. I'm really sorry this happened to you, Jacob. He seemed to calm down a bit from my voice. I'm glad you told me what happened. Didn't expect him to be any lower of a scumbag than he already is. My neighbor opens his front door and places his wet box on the floor mat. Whoa, Mew, over here! We huddle under the porch roof. Lightning strikes were completely visible over our heads. That was a close one. I'm glad you're safe. Come on, Mew. You should come inside until the storm passes. I guess I'll use some company. I step inside of my neighbor's house, making sure to wipe my shoes on the floor mat. Another lightning strike flashes from the window. It's nearly touching the ground. Geez, haven't had brutal weather like this in quite a while. But whenever we get storms, I try to cook up something that tastes extra good on a cold, wet day like this one. Like soup. Can you make me soup? Something does smell good. Something sweet. I was preparing some homemade chocolate chip cookies. Hey, if you want, you can come help me in the kitchen. Sounds way better than doing nothing. Great, then let's get cooking. Here's where the magic happens. Well, sort of it. So I actually have everything I need out already. The oven is still preheating before we start. Let's wash our hands. After washing our hands, I stand next to the counter with the ingredients spread out. Okay, Mew, you can start mixing the ingredients together. I'm gonna chop up the chocolate. You're chopping chocolate? Yeah, I'm not using regular chocolate chips from the store. I like to get a big chocolate bar and cut it into small cubes. I guess those are chocolate chunk cookies. Jacob hands me a bowl and spoon. I pour the flour, baking powder, and baking soda together. The blonde man opens a drawer and pulls out a kitchen knife. He starts chopping away at a large candy bar, little chunks of chocolate piled up on his cutting board. The sugary fragrance of the chocolate was already tempting me. I guess cookies will be my breakfast for today. So on the topic of cookies, do you have a favorite dessert, Mew? A dessert? Well, I like strawberry ice cream. I cannot pass down the opportunity to say ice cream. I love the sweet and refreshing taste of a cold strawberry ice cream. Oh, that sounds good. I never made homemade ice cream before, but maybe I could try making some for us to try someday. I stir the remaining ingredients into the bowl. Butter, vanilla, extract, brown sugar, and regular sugar, salt, and some eggs. Everything is beginning to form into a light brown dough. Now, all we have left to do is add the chocolate. Jacob takes his knife and sweeps the chunks into the bowl. I stir it briskly, making sure the bits mix evenly with the dough. Good job, Mew. Looks like the oven is ready to. I'll start setting up the baking tray. I set the bowl back on the counter and noticed something. Somehow, Jacob got a bit of chocolate on his face. It's small, but it's there. Oh, wow. I bet he wouldn't mind if I did this. Hey, Jacob, stay still for a second. Huh? I wipe off a bit of chocolate from his face with my thumb. I bring my thumb to my mouth. That's some good chocolate. Thank you, Mew. I was so confident he wasn't expecting it. And then I even ate the chocolate off his face. What a smooth move. Jacob, I don't even know. Yeah. Dang. She went right in for the kill. Jacob rolls pieces of dough into little balls to fit into the tray. He then places it into the oven. Okie dokie. Now, we just gotta wait for a few minutes. Thanks for being my sous chef, Mew. I know these cookies are gonna taste even better with your help. No problem. I can't wait to try out the cookies. The steady pattern of rain on the rooftops is not stopping. Thunder is still rumbling above us. So, what should we do while we wait? Well, before you got here, I was actually doing a bit of scrapbooking. Just reorganizing a few things round. His eyes start to look behind me. I ordered some new camera lenses, but I know they're completely ruined by Austin. Thankfully, the place I ordered them from accepted damaged returns from poor handling, so at least I'm not at a loss. It's still inconvenient. I'll just wait. I have to wait a little longer before I can test out these lenses. It's for my cameras. What makes these lenses so special? The lenses I ordered are called zoom lenses. A zoom lens makes me see something really far away. It's perfect for long-distance sightseeing. Oh, neat. Is there something specific you want to use your zoom lens for? Maybe for taking pictures of birds, some large wild animals, and smaller fellas too. With a zoom lens, I can pretty much take pictures of anything. Nothing can get out of my sight. Wow, this storm really ain't calming down. Well, how about you go outside and take some pictures of that storm then? 'Cause I like lightning pictures and rain and stuff. Anyways, I also want to take some photographs of a few landscapes and other natural scenery. If you ever want to get into photography, just let me know. I'll even let you borrow some of my cameras. Thanks, Jacob. That's a nice offer. Please let me have all your cameras now. This is a holdup. You cannot get away. I have heavy artillery. I want your cameras. I want a camera. I'm thinking about getting one day. Maybe. Hopefully. I have one on my phone. It's never gonna be the same. I'm gonna go check on the cookies. Feel free to take a seat on the couch. I set myself on this comfy couch and noticed an open book on the table. There was a few Polaroid photos strewn about. A lot of these show a much younger Jacob. Good news, the cookies are done! He sits next to me with a hot plate of fresh cookies. Oh man, this looks so good. Go ahead, Mew, take the first piece. I take a big cookie off the top of the stack and bite into it. The cookie was soft and moist. The warm chocolate practically melted into my mouth. Jacob, these are the best damn cookies I have ever had. I'm glad you like it. Jacob, I need the recipe, please. My neighbor seems flattered and chuckles at my over-exaggerated desperation. Oh, okay, here, I'll write it down real quick for you. After handing me his best goddamn cookies in the world recipe, my attention goes back to the table. Jacob grabs the cookie and flips through some of the pages of his scrapbook. I noticed some of these pictures you have as a teenager. Yep, this scrapbook is specifically dedicated to my high school years. I found a few old photos, pictures of in one of the boxes while I was cleaning last week. Decided today was a good time to organize things. Jacob takes a big bite of his cookie. I pick up one of the Polaroids off the table. That's a picture of when my dad took us to Louisiana one summer. Some of the best crawfish and gumbo you ever have is in Louisiana. I found that eating the crawfish with your bare hands makes you feel like a raccoon. Well, to me at least. The dog in the photos looks really cute. So, was this your dog? Yeah. Her name is Lucy. My dad got me her as a birthday gift when I was a kid. Lucy is a very cute dog. She looks like a Labrador. Yep, she's a Labrador Retriever. Very friendly dog. I miss her a lot. He took another bite out of his cookie. Oh. I want to ask who took the photo. My mom took the photograph while using my Polaroid camera. I don't have that many photos of her. She never really wanted to be in any of them. Has your mom been okay? Well, we didn't really see eye to eye on a lot of things. After a month after graduating high school, I packed my things and left her house. Haven't talked to her since. I guess that's just how it be sometimes. I picked out another photograph from the table. Oh, this one's really cute. What's the story here? Jacob takes a quick glance at the photo. That's me and Sarah at the county fair. We were both sophomores in high school. Was she one of your friends? Yeah, we were friends since we were in kindergarten. There was a long, drawn-out pause during the conversation. Jacob just continued nibbling away at the rest of his cookie. So, what happened? We stopped being friends in senior year of high school. That's all. The tone of his voice became harsh. He grabs another cookie, this time nearly shoving the whole thing into his mouth. I'll take that as a hint to move on. The endless drops of rain and occasional rumble of thunder was the only sound between us. I keep my eyes on the photo for a little longer. They look so happy together. Imagining childhood friends separating on the last year of high school sounds painful. There's a Polaroid sticking out loosely from one of the scrapbook pages. The photograph was dark and somewhat grainy. All I can make out is a street and someone's back facing the camera. Jacob, what's this one? He looks at the picture I was holding, then takes it out of my hand. Oh, it's nothing special. This picture was just for an old class assignment. My photography class, let us take pictures of different categories. This one was for street photography. Street photography is capturing everyday life events, usually within a city or town. I like taking pictures of people walking, just going around the town, minding their own business. I take a view of the photograph again. I bet it's Sarah. I recognize her hair. Is that Sarah? Doesn't matter if it is. It's just some street photography. Caught her one day in town and decided to snap a few photos for my assignment. Nothing more. This one actually needs to be put in a different scrapbook. He slides the Polaroid into his pants pocket. Maybe I should have played dumb. I think I'll continue my scrapbooking a little later. It can get pretty messy having a bunch of pictures all out at once. You can keep looking if you want. I flip through the remaining pages of his scrapbook, even though it's sectioned off by year. There doesn't seem to be many photos from his senior year. I'm guessing this has to do with Jacob and Sarah cutting ties with each other. So Jacob, did you have any other friends in school? Yeah, I did. Monty, Steve, and Kenny. The last time they all talked to me was when prom was happening. None of us had dates, but all of our moms forced us to go to prom anyway. We were all going to hang out together, but I ended up leaving the prom early. I couldn't bear to see her anymore. The man next to me takes in deep breaths. I've always wanted to slow dance. Never even got the chance to do that. What song would you slow dance to? My neighbor gets up from his spot and slides out a box from under the coffee table. The box is full of music records. He files through them and pulls out one one out of its casing, carefully placing it into his record player. There's a lot of ballads and love songs I like from the 1950s. This is one of my favorites. Oh, I know this song. It was a catchy and soft tune, with some tender sounding lyrics to follow. I can hear Jacob mumbling the lyrics to himself. You're my sunshine on a cloudy day. Kisses so sweet and tender. Loving you is my job, baby. It was pretty endearing. You know, you've got a good voice, Jacob. I do? Shucks, Mew, you're just saying that. I ain't much of a singer. I mean it, you're actually pretty good at singing. I could see Jacob's face turning redder by the second. Hey Mew, would it be okay if I could hear you sing too? I'll try. I guess I can try. I think of a song from the top of my head, maybe something from Bewitched Blood. I clear my throat. I'm not reborn from the depths of hell. Nothing can save you from me. I am your destruction. Say your prayers as you gaze meets the skies. Ashes rain from heavens above. Hope is gone. Hope is lost. Cursed with blood on your hands, I seize control. Rah! Wow, you went hard. I knew you were great at singing. Oh, thanks. For a moment, I thought the lyrics or my scream at the end would freak him out. Seriously, you got some strong vocal cords. Ever thought about becoming a singer? Oh gosh, I don't know about that. If you ever do, just know I'll be your #1 fan. Ah! Whoa, what happened? Looks like we got a power outage. Don't worry though. I have some flashlights nearby. I'll be right back. Just stay there, okay? I can somewhat make out Jacob's silhouette as he descends deeper into a pitch-black room. I can't see a thing in the dark, and the storm clouds outside are muting any source of natural light. Regardless, I stay put. Hey, do you need help finding the flashlights? What am I gonna do? It's pitch black. I don't know his house. No response. What's taking Jacob so long? Yeah, I have no choice but to say put. What are you talking about? Maybe he needs help. I don't want to go too far, though. Maybe something around here can help. I wave my arms in front of me, feeling for my surroundings. Jacob, did you find the flashlights? Jacob, are you there? I only hear my own voice within the room. I'm not imagining things, right? Jacob, hello? Is there someone else inside the house? No, impossible. This guy's got locks all over his door. It's nothing. My imagination is just making me hallucinate these sounds, right? It's something. Is something smelling me? What the hell? Jacob, is that you? Oh, all I got to do is panic. All I gotta do is panic. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Help! Oh. He reveals his true nature. Thank you for playing the demo. Special thank you. Well, to my friends Azure, Vic, and Linda for playtesting and being great supporters throughout the years. Oh, that was very good, I think. I think he's the killer, guys. The full game will be featured a toggle option, whether, yes, we will turn the not safe for work stuff off, multiple endings, You may survive, but you also may perish. I would love to look at the gallery. Dang. I kind of want to go back real quick and see what happens if I ask him for like a dance. If I'm like, oh, yeah, Jacob, I'll dance. I'll dance with you. Who's that? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I looked at my old portfolio stuff from high school. This one actually needs to be, yeah. Alright, yeah. I'll slow dance with you. You what? If you want, I can slow dance with you. It's pretty easy. He just sits there, wide-eyed, still in shock by my offer. You want to slow dance with me, right now? Yeah, why not? I know it won't be the same as a prom slow dance, but if it's something you want to try, I'm down. Jacob immediately gets up from his spot, slides out of the box from under the coffee table, and pulls out a record. There's a lot of ballads and love songs. This one's one of my favorites. If we're gonna slow dance, I've always wanted to try it to this song. Yes. I get up from my spot and stand in front of Jacob. Okay, put one of your hands on my shoulder and place your other hand around my back. Like this? Yeah, just loosen your grip a bit. You're giving my shoulder a death squeeze. Oh, sorry. I'm still a bit nervous. That's okay. Now you want to gently sway your body side to side. Jacob follows my lead, and his once tense grip starts to relax. You're doing good, Jacob. Thanks. I take a step off to the side, guiding his body with mine. We slowly twirl around the floor in each other's hold. He swallowed hard, and his breathing seemed to quicken. You dance better than my prom date. Really? Yeah, you got a good rhythm and light on your feet. My date somehow managed to constantly step on my toes during our slow dance. I actually had to put an ice pack on my feet when I got home. Wow, that does sound pretty bad. At least the bruises went away after a while. If anything, I wish I went with a different person. Halfway through the party, I found out my date cheated on me. Then I was left alone for the rest of the prom. What an asshole. I'm sorry you had to experience that, especially all in the same night. Meh, it's all in the past now. Although I'm sure I'd have much rather have had you as my prom date. Wait, really? Me? Yeah, I mean, you're pretty nice, and you haven't been stepped on my toes yet. Mew, you don't know how much that means to me to hear that from you. I can feel our bodies pressing closer together. His body is incredibly warm. Hey Mew, there's actually something I've been wanting to tell you. Whoa, what happened? Looks like we got power outage. Don't worry, I'll have some flashlights nearby. I'll be right back. So, just stay here, okay? I don't think it's gonna change. Okay. Do you need help? No response. I stay put. And then we're gonna see his creepy face. He shows his true colors. There he is. There he is. This is Jacob in all his glory. I wanted to see that at least. I do also. I kind of want to do a route where I'm completely avoidant. That's just me. I just want to do this real quick. Hold on. Meh. Alright. Here we go. Skip. Open door. Skip. Hey Mew, I got your mail by mistake again. Dang, that's the 5th time this month. I wonder what's going on at the post office. Thanks again for bringing my mail. Oh no, it's happening again. Jacob. Oh yeah, here you go. After he hands over the package envelope, I put my mail on the coffee table, open it, but I notice Jacob is still in my doorway. Say goodbye. Goodbye, Jacob. Thanks again. He stares at me, still lingering by the doorway. You're welcome, Mew. See you around. I close my door and focus back to my mail. Let's see here. And leave him alone. I think I'll leave him be. He looks focused on the fish relay. I grab a few more items and prepare to check out. I pay for my groceries, pack them in my car, and drive home. I make myself some dinner. I'm gonna make a classic tonight. Spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah. I wash my hands and get ready to cook. I add my favorite seasonings to the meat, roll them up into the decently sized balls. Heh. Balls. Now I just gotta wait until they're done baking in the oven. After boiling the pasta, the meatballs are done and ready to be added. Adding the sauce. I make myself a plate and look outside my window. Wow, it's already dark out. This feels like a good time to put on a scary movie. I sit myself down and turn on the TV. Searching through my streaming services, I find a horror film that catches my eye. Let's see here. Return of the Rat People. Sounds interesting, if not a little cheesy. I put on the film and start chowing down on my spaghetti. Looks like the plot is about a laboratory that secretly experimented on people. The test subjects are injected with rat DNA and are turned into angry rodent mutants. The masks they use for the actors are pretty detailed. For a 1950s B movie, it's actually not that bad. Everybody loves the 1950s in this. What's that? I can't tell if it's just my imagination or... Oh, something's happening. Let's check outside. I get up from my spot, bringing my phone with me as a flashlight. I shine my light outside where I stood. Hello? Nothing. I look around for a bit more to the yard next to me. It's darker over here. My neighbor's porch light must be broken. It's probably just raccoons. I really don't see anything else out here, so other than trees and fences. I grab my plate and make my way towards the kitchen. I put my dish in the sink and return on the water. Rinsing the sauce off my plate makes it easier to wash later. Then I make my way upstairs to my bedroom. As I tuck myself in, it's hard to close my eyes. Maybe I should take a break from the horror movies for a while. The doorbell wakes me up from my slumber. I feel groggy as I rub my eye. It's Austin. I think I'll be fine. As much as I'm glad Jacob stepped in, I wasn't scared of Austin or anything. He was just an annoying weirdo. Plus, I'd feel bad if I got the neighbors involved on my own problems. That guy was just a screwboy. I don't think he'll do anything too brash, though. But how can you be so sure? He was too close to you. What if he grabs you next to him or tries to... Jacob, I know you're concerned, but I can handle a lot that comes my way, okay? He stays quiet. Alright. Okay, Jacob, I'll see you later. Goodbye, me. Alright. Were you taking pictures of me? No, I'm taking pictures of the fountain. Alright, but... Is it okay if you point the camera in another direction? He takes in a deep breath and looks down at his camera. Sure. Sorry about that. I walked away from the fountain and followed a different path. I'll tell him off. I'm not in the mood to talk right now. Wow, that's cold. But hey, I get it. You're just moody because you're hungry. You said you're getting pork, right? Huh? Do you like pork sausage, too? If you ever want to come over to my place for dinner, I can show you a real good pork sausage. This freaking pervert. I'm not gonna answer any of his dumb questions anymore. Hey, it's rude to ignore someone when they're talking to you. I did give up last, so I'll keep ignoring him. Take my number. Keep ignoring him. Take my number. I have to take this guy's number. He is so persistent right now. I can't believe this. Okay, fine. This guy isn't going to leave me alone. I'll play along with his ego. I'll ignore the friend request. No, it'll be a little awkward to ignore my next door neighbor's friend request. I only want to accept people I'm actually close to. I'm already a little weirded out by him going through so many of my posts. I press the ignore friend request button. I go through my inbox and delete over 50 Jacob Alden liked your post notifications. This guy needs to chill a bit. Before I log off for the night, I still gotta print something for my job. Alright, I'm good. I know what I need already, but thanks, Jacob. Let me help you. It's my job after all. Whoa, I mean, how did you know it's exactly what I need? How did you know? I said I didn't need your help. Sure, I'll answer it. Answer normally. Hello? No response. Hello? But no response on the end. Sounds like someone's breathing. This is weird. I think I got the wrong number. Bye now. I checked my wall clock. It's 8:05. I guess I can make myself a late dinner. I go ahead and make myself a quick sandwich. Ah, that hits the spot. My mail slot. Go back to my house. I know the storm is bad, but my house is literally next to us. I should go and take cover at my own home. Don't worry, Jacob. I'll be okay. See you later. I take a few steps back into the rain. Mew, wait! A crashing burst of energy sends shockwaves through my entire body. There was a pain shooting through every single nerve until eventually everything went numb. You have died! Quite a shocking turn of events, huh? I don't want to say this because I know I have no proof, but I literally was thinking, man, if I go back, I feel like I'm going to get struck by lightning. I wish I would have said it earlier, but I was thinking that in my head as I would like in my first playthrough, and I was planning to go into his house. And I was like, if I go back, I bet the lightning is going to strike on me because there's no point in continuing the story if you're not directly involved with your yandere stalker. There's no point. So yeah, I'm glad it happened because that means my head was right, even though I have no proof. Anyway, that was Lurking for Love. Lurking for Love is a demo right now, and there's going to be a full release, hopefully, because this seems like really good. And I really like it, and it's genuinely unsettling. Like, I mean, his whole like face and stuff is genuinely unsettling. So I'm ready. I'm ready to see what happens afterwards. If my heart gets removed from my chest, if my body gets found in the lake, if my eyes get plucked out of my head, that would be very terrifying, like a horror, what I'm looking for. Actually, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Great Valentine's video. Yeah, great one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Alright. Goodbye.